Not wrong, man, not wrong. But here we go, finally. Los finales han empezado, papi.
¡Arriba!
¡Arriba! Y aquí tenemos en la sección inferior de la mapa 2000 atmósferas E. Tenemos el coreano, tenemos, oh my god, as I open up, tenemos representando el juego de pollo largato, el asesino sonriente que cambia todas las construcciones. Tenemos herO.
Arriba, arriba. Y suponado que un ángulo de la mapa in uno degli angoli della mappa nell'attuale pool di mappe abbiamo il giocatore Protoss colorato che scende dalla terra di Corea, rappresenterà Alpha X, il chat assoluto che è classico.
Is map la mappa in German? You said la mappa a lot there.
I did Italiano. I'm not sure if chat saw it, but I was also moving my arms around.
Ah, I didn't catch that. Ah. You can do it now.
Y suonando che un angolo della mappa uno degli angoli della mappa nell'attuale pool di mappe abbiamo il giocatore Protoss colorato che scende dalla terra di Corea, rappresenterà Alpha X, il chat assoluto che è classico.
That was meant to be Italian? Oh my god. Well, speaking of Italian, herO throwing down a bit of a proxy.
Yeah. The Italian proxy, as we like to call it.
That it is. Meanwhile, across the map, we do see herO opening up with, ooh, double adept here. So herO looking to be quite aggressive. I imagine try and dip in with his adepts, distract his opponents, and as that's happening, have an Oracle slide on in.
And this is still gone unscouted right now from the side of Classic. But he is sending out a couple of Stalkers, so it gives him a little bit of map presence.
Yeah, it's one of those things where Classic did go for a probe scout, and he confirmed that hold on, is something amiss here. He does scout the two pylons are back at home, doesn't spot the third, so now he is looking all over the place for any kind of pylon. He finds it!
With the Stalker, and thankfully he was making Stalkers, so he has some anti-air available for him. Stargate gets built back at home as well. That Stargate gets cancelled in the end from herO. But their wall was not a wall, and these adepts are gonna have a field day.
Oh my
probes.
God, it all came together, man. It all came together where herO, this will be cleaned up, but it doesn't even matter because he got 6 probe kills.
Wow, he didn't even need the Oracle.
Oh my god, he didn't even need it. There was a bait made, it was just to distract his opponent. And now he's looking mighty fine when it comes to his economy. He has to be careful though, because this Stalker count has slowly been getting larger and larger, and adepts and the head-on engagement never work well against Stalkers.
Not at all, mate. There is a potential for him to kite a little bit, despite the Stalker's longer range. Adepts are a little bit quicker, but best not risk it in the end, and an Oracle is going across the map for Classic, so ideally he'll be able to deal some equalizing damage here.
Yeah, the Oracle is zooming across said map, but we have a shield battery, we have a Stalker. Like, this mineral line is looking perfectly fine. There is potential for maybe a stasis trap from this Oracle, but for the most part, herO shouldn't be losing too many probes. The Stalkers though, there's no wall.
It's a wall, yeah. Couple of Stalkers at home for herO, and there is a sentry for a wall off for force field, but doesn't seem to be quick enough. Oh, blocks up 2 of the Stalkers, and that may just about be enough. Classic tried to throw in a stasis ward, but that was a little bit too ambitious, mate. GG is called, and herO takes game number 1 Just like that.
Oh, just like that, mate. GG, well played. I love how quickly herO was able to adapt, and unfortunately, Classic was kind of tunnel visioning a little bit too much on that Stargate. He wasn't paying attention at home. He didn't have a probe in position to wall off, and he was caught completely off guard by those adepts.
Yeah, those adepts were pretty much the beginning of the end there for Classic, but what really sealed the deal was... It was very odd that he tried to go for a stasis ward in the middle of that fight, I gotta say. It almost feels like it was a misclick. But then again, why would it be a misclick?
Yeah, it's like, well, he was just that much all in. He's like, I have to do something right with this Oracle. He opted not to go for the DPS, opted to go for the stasis instead, but like, herO was so quick to respond and focus down that stasis trap. Damn.
Damn. Just like that, you know, we waited longer than that game lasted.
We did.
So,
our break may be longer than this series, Yaku. It may be longer than this series. As we're getting into game number 2, and a massive shout out to Dave Testa in the chat. Thank you so much, as he does resubscribe for 3 months.
Appreciate it very, very much here, Dave. Quack.
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 There we go.
Got him. See, I can count to 3.
We can.
Some of the more regular subs here, their numbers are too high.
Oh yeah, as aquí estamos yendo en el juego número 2, aquí en la sección, la esquina inferior de la mapa negro quemado. Oh my god. Tenemos el azul Protoss representando el equipo. Pato Caimán, el veterano de energético, es herO.
Dan Betulor di sudut pita sepanjang jalan di salah satu sudut pita ini yang merupakan peta dalam kolom peta semasa kami mempunyai peman merah Protoss berwarna yang turun dari tanah Korea. Dia mewakili Alpha X dan Olmed Sushi. Kami mempunyai cintos sendiri. Classic.
Is that Indonesian?
That was Malay.
Malay.
I mean, it's similar enough.
I knew it was one or the other, mate. It's like, this sounds like Yaku trying to speak his native tongue. Did you just do the same intro but just change the languages? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
God damn it.
But I mentioned that he was red because I remembered what the Malay and Indonesian word for red is.
I'd like to think that that's the one word you got wrong. Oh, God. As we
and that's our intros done.
That's it. We're done,
I'm
mate.
closing Google Translate.
Yeah, this is what happens when Sounder opens the floodgates and he's like, "Hey, Yaku, you can say whatever you want." He's like, "Let's go." Italian. He did the one intro for 3 games: German, Italian, and Malay. God damn it.
Let's go. Cantonese next.
So you're like, and that is how you stretch out content, mate. That's how you do it.
It's called syndication, I think.
Oh my god. Speaking of syndication, we do see both players have been pestering each other so much, delaying this hatchery. Classic even wait, what?
Threw out his Stargate.
He threw down his Stargate, blocking his own Nexus.
Block. Yeah.
His own.
Look, where we're going, we don't need no Nexus, alright?
What just happened?
Where we're going, we don't need no stinking Nexus.
He's gonna have to kill his Stargate to throw down the Nexus.
Where we're going, we don't need no Nexus.
That wasn't intentional, right?
That's 100% intentional.
What?
Yeah. Look at that, he's not gonna grab a Nexus.
What? Oh, he was trying to take the gold. He was trying to take the gold, but the Zealot was there to stop him. Classic was trying to big brain, but herO, his brain is just a little bit bigger as he did open up, or he was able to follow this up with a Nexus eventually. He is going for that Oracle as well, has a second Oracle on the way.
Yeah, one thing Classic has going for him is he does have Void Ray, so will deal with Oracles very, very effectively, but he's down in economy. If he wants to grab this golden base, then he's going to be leaving himself exposed one way or the other.
Yeah, and like because herO is aware of the building positioning, like the gold is the only way. Meanwhile, the Oracles are looking to dip into the main base. There is a shield battery, but one shield battery is not going to be enough, and the Void Rays and the Stalkers are out of position.
Completely out of position, mate. One shot time. I know we say this a lot, Light, but I think that's game.
I want to give Classic a chance here. I mean, he's got a gold, right? Copium, he can just transfer his workers over. At the same time, he is across the map, but yo, we have a shield battery, we have overcharge. It's not being popped though. Where is our overcharge? Oh god, the shield battery is being focused down. Mate.
Yeah, herO doesn't want to waste overcharge just yet. He's trying to chrono out his Void Ray. That's his one shot. He's actually doing a very good job of distracting the Void Ray of Classic right now, leaving it on a bit of a chase, but we'll see if that buys him enough time.
Warp Gate gets denied!
Warp Gate gets denied, mate.
That's...
And soon so will this pylon. I know we say this a lot, Light, but I think that's game.
Mate, that just like that, Classic is going to be able to overwhelm everything. He depowers everything as well. The Stalker was less than a second away.
Almost went now, but not quite. Everything is still depowered here for herO.
And just like that, there is no production. Nothing's being produced here in the main base either. Classic, he's breaking on through herO. He needs 1 second. There we go. Stalker comes out, but it's not in range of the Warp Gate, of the Cyber Core.
Warp Gate is still going to be on research for a little while longer. Classic, not quite able to break through yet, but he is forcing herO to waste a lot of money repowering all these structures.
Exactly. What's important though is that herO does repower everything. He will be able to warp in another round of Stalkers. He does pick off one of those Void Rays. There's one more Void Ray left, and with one Void Ray, it looks like it is going to be enough. These pylons are going to go down again. The production is going to be depowered again.
Is Classic making any more Stalkers? He isn't, but he doesn't need to. GG is called. Classic Il Chad ties up that series sideways 1-1.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Yaku? What have we we're in a clown fiesta of a PvP, mate.
This is why I wanted this final match.
Actual clown fiesta, mate. What is happening? Sando in the chat, I did not say anything about Italian or Malay, only German. It's too late.
It's too late.
You give Yaku
all
an
sales
inch,
final.
He'll take it down the road, mate.
All sales final.
He'll go across to Malaysia.
I will. I'll bring back like 2 kilograms of chewing gum.
Bring back the gum, mate. He doesn't care.
I may have to bribe a checkpoint officer, but I will.
With the gum, mate. That's what you'll do.
They actually opened the border up again a couple of days ago.
It was closed?
Yeah, it was closed. It remained closed.
That's insane that the border...
Throughout 2020 and 2021.
That's insane like that basically for 2 years, the city was isolated. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. We had to live without gum. I'm not sure if you understand this, Light. Imagine that. Anyway, we are going to be continuing our series now. English.
See.
Engelski.
Engelski?
Engelski. What is it in German? English? I don't remember.
I thought Engelski was German.
What?
What?
Is it? It might be. Hotwire LE is the map that we are continuing our series on, and in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner, we have a red Protoss player coming out from the land of Korea. He is, of course, going to be representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. They switch colors. Feels bad, man. They switch colors. DPG. He is herO.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Hardwire LE, we have the South Korean Protoss player representing Alpha X. It is the Chin Toss himself. It's the Chad Toss. It is Classic.
Classico.
My memory is a blur when it comes to the first 2 games of this series.
Well, that's because the games were a blur. Let's just restart. Let's just restart the series now.
Yeah, best of 3 finals. Yeah, let's go. Those first 2 games, mate. The circus is in town, mate. Like, oh my god. Thankfully, here in game 3, everything is looking pretty normal. Like, we have a more straight up opener here. No one is risking anything by going for a low ground expansion. There's no probe out on the map yet anyway. So for the time being, standard.
For now.
For now.
Guess the clowns have left the building? Question mark.
And hopefully they never get back in. They can never get back in again,
locked
mate.
Out.
They're locked out, mate. Ay. As we do see a little bit of a difference here. Classic opting to go for that Stargate follow-up. Meanwhile, herO spending a little bit more gas on these sentries back at home, delaying his tech that bit more.
Yeah, he really wants to play this out safe. I guess he realizes how aggressive Classic can be when it comes to early game PvP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems
and speaking of aggressive, Stargate gonna be finishing up for him.
Yeah, that it is. I mean, I'm pretty curious to see how this is going to play out, because herO did go for that much faster Nexus. So again, with the role of these sentries is to keep him safe, is to be able to scout his opponent and use these force fields at home defensively. Meanwhile, Classic, his own Nexus is much delayed, and he's pulling a bit of a herO game 1, but without the proxy, going for Adepts and Oracles.
herO game 1, huh? I'm just trying to. That was the proxy Stargate that failed, right? Yeah, that was. Yeah. Okay.
It failed, but he won the game with the depths.
Yeah. It's all coming back to me. Well, you know what we said about Classic. He does take inspiration very, very quickly from his opponent. And the Adepts! It really is a repeat!
How? There was a probe in position this time. The Adepts get in. They will get some probe damage. At the same time, Oracle slips in as well. Thankfully, it all kind of converged in the same location, so herO was able to defend, but not without losing 4 probes.
Yeah, not game-ending damage, but still not ideal. You don't want to be behind in a mirror matchup, and then second Oracle coming in to support the first. Even more Adepts are coming across the map. Oh, Classic. He's identified that he can probe harass herO into submission, but he may just be poking the bear.
Oh, exactly. We have Stalkers here waiting in the main base. At the same time, the Stalkers of herO have caught these Adepts out of the map as well, dishing out a little bit of damage. It looks like the Adepts will be able to outmaneuver them, headed towards that natural base. Also, once again, there is no probe here on the ramp. Like, herO is being so greedy with this.
He is, but that's because he's confident in his reaction times, and he should be. He very quickly moved those probes away. He's able to keep a lot of his probes alive, but now it's starting to stack up a little bit. That is a very massive probe deficit that herO's got versus Classic.
It's that's insane, especially because herO's natural was faster. Like, his probe production was faster as well. It goes to show how many losses herO has been sustaining, but now he's tired of defending at home. He has a proxy pylon across the map, probably going to throw down a gateway as well. He's rallying nothing but Stalkers, so even though like these Adepts and Oracles have been doing a lot of damage across the map, what does Classic have at home to defend?
Vanilla Stalkers. ATM. He does have a couple of shield batteries, so but that's what happens when you get blinked so much quicker than your opponent. You blink right on top into their main base and depower just about every structure they have aside from Stargate. But I mean, what's that Stargate really gonna do, right?
Oh, exactly. The Stargate for the time being is doing nothing. Blink is on the way here for Classic, but it's a little bit late. We do see that herO is trading out Stalker for Stalker at the same time as reinforcements are hitting the natural base, and then the shield batteries are going to be depowered. Oh, he goes to shield batteries.
Blocks off that. Yeah, he even blocks off that ramp as well. Oracle dips in. Oracle dies down.
Can't explain that.
Yeah. Oh, you can't actually. Like a one-shot by the Stalkers. Yeah, Classic now starting to pull the boys a little bit. He can afford to. He's way ahead in the worker count, and he's still ahead in the worker count. You know, herO is really starting to win the army fight, and with that win, he takes the map as well. herO takes that game, and now he's on match point.
Yeah.
Momento, por favor.
GG. It's one of those things where, sure, Classic, he would have been on cloud 9, getting all this probe damage done, getting ahead of the economy, getting himself saturated. But as you said, he was poking the bear. He had to get ready for that counterattack. He was throwing down, you know, multiple shield batteries there at the natural base. But it's such a shame that he was completely out of position, and losing 2 gateways like that, like getting them depowered, is so impactful. Like, you don't have a lot of gateways to work with that early on.
Yeah, I suppose you don't always expect your opponent to blink directly into your main base in PvP. You feel safe just because you're not playing Terran, but no, apparently not. Not if herO has anything to say about that, and yeah, those oracles going down were also a pretty massive snowball effect for herO, because imagine if, you know, Classic had a couple of stasis wards that you could have thrown down.
Yeah. Yeah, if he had shield batteries on top of stasis wars, like everything there to defend, then basically if he was a little bit better prepared, if he had recognized how aggressive herO was about to be. Unfortunately, it took him a little bit too long to realize what was happening, and now herO has a lead in the series.
He only needs un momento por favor to take this entire tournament. It's been just about 3 hours, so not even close to our average, and we might be ending this. But regardless, we're going to be continuing our series on Glittering Ashes LE. We're in the top right-hand corner of the map, starting all the way to the top right-hand corner. We, of course, have our red Protoss player coming out from the land of Korea. He is, of course, going to be representado Dragon Phoenix Gaming DPG. We have El Juego, El Jugador, herO.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have the South Korean Protoss player representing Alpha X. Currently down in this series, but not out. It is Classic.
Swahili for the next evening intro.
Oh no. Stop, Yaku, stop. Ay. Thankfully, we are limited to 3, thankfully, so we're done. We're done for today, mate. We're done. We're done.
We're done for this broadcast. We have another broadcast today.
You're not wrong. We may not be done for today at all. Oh boy. You know what I should do? I should open up the Ryan intro for Kuro.
Ah!
Oh god.
I'll redeem it before I go to bed.
Oh no. Evil, mate, evil.
Unless somebody else, you know, redeems other intros first.
The intros are coming back, and speaking of coming back, so are both of these players. They're both here at the top of their respective regions. They're here in the grand finals, and this PvP has been wild. Are we ever going to get saturated naturals, mate? Is that ever going to happen?
I think that's illegal.
It's illegal, mate. That's like gum.
Yeah. Sick bird.
And I'm gonna have to agree with you, because once again, Classic is opening up with those double adepts. He wants to be the aggressor. I wouldn't be surprised if once again he goes for a Stargate. There we go. He's just been opening up the exact same way.
And one game he opened up different was on Blackburn.
He lost, yeah.
No,
true.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, Blackburn was a little bit different for him. You're not wrong. As the first 2 adepts are coming across the map, we have 2 more behind this, by the way. So Classic really ramping up that aggression.
I feel like he's been marked, or not marked. Ever since game number 1, where the adepts went into his mineral line and really messed him up, he thought, oh, this is a good idea. And he's been trying to make it work ever since, but yeah, so far it hasn't quite worked out for him.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And If you don't succeed there, just keep on trying. Just keep smashing your face against the wall. We have 6 adepts on the field right now, alongside of the Oracle that is on the way. This is all scouted by the Phoenix, so herO, he knows to get ready in his main base.
Another Twilight Council on the way for old mate herO. It means that, you know, once he holds, if he holds, then he will be able to go for a pretty powerful counter attack. If he holds, it's an opportunity here for Classic as the Adepts slip on in with the shades. Good target firing on these Stalkers, and now the mineral line is wide open.
Oh, yes, it is. The Adepts, they're going ham here, taking down 1, 2, 5. Sorry, 5 probes in total, but the Oracle doesn't get in.
3, 4, 5. Probes. Yeah, the Oracle doesn't quite get in, and Classic thankfully decides to pull out. He doesn't want to int that into a whole bunch of Stalkers. Not too bad, the damage so far. 4 Adepts for 5 probes. Could be better for Classic, but could be a bit more efficient, but not a total loss.
Yeah, especially because Classic now he has 2 Oracles, so he can bypass that shield battery. At the same time, though, herO, he has full vision of everything, chasing this down with the Haluk, and just like that, oh my god, even the sentries take out the Oracle!
Oh, Classic! He got a little bloodlusted there. He saw an opportunity. He dove headfirst into it and hit his head on a rock, I guess.
Mate, he dove chin first, mate.
Chin first.
Let's go. And unfortunately, a little bit overly ambitious there. That means that one-shot potential is no longer a factor. herO can be a lot more lax when it comes to defending his bases. Of course, he has to be very adept with it. Oh, he didn't even throw down a shield battery in his main. He was cutting corners.
Damn.
Oh my god. And and with that, I didn't think it would happen, but I guess it makes sense because of the map. On Glittering Ashes, we are getting our natural bases fully saturated.
Who's getting arrested? Classic getting arrested. Pretty soon herO will as well. It's actually going for a 3rd base, so I don't know which is worse, Light. I don't know which is worse in this case.
Exactly. I feel like the loser of this series is going to have to take the blame for everything that's happened here.
They're gonna take a fall.
Yeah, they're going to take the fall, mate. Oh god, just throw them under the bus. He did it. He coerced me.
Look at that! herO actually getting the Classic a little bit. He's getting into his head. Threw around a Stasis Ward right at the ledge of his main base. Classic space.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that Stasis Ward, yeah. herO's definitely rattled him a little.
Okay, interesting. I'm a little bit afraid of the potential for blink there from our opponent. But herO, he's just chilling here at home. You know, he's getting his service up and running. We have some shield batteries. We have some tech. We have forges for upgrades. We are getting into our mid game.
Huh. I never thought I'd live to see today.
I know. Now we can die.
Already did.
Oh god. Classic, the first player to expand and take his 4th base even before his 3rd is done. Again, I really like how he's doing this because he's assuming how passive his opponent will be, and he's again just taking advantage of that. He's taking a risk, and he's for the most part getting away with it. Like, what are the odds that this hallucination goes around and checks the 4th?
Pretty decent actually, but yeah, it's not gonna in this case. Massive gateway explosion coming out right now for Classic. He wants to really beef up his army. herO as well.
Oh my god.
We're seeing gateway versus gateway, but there we go. What did I tell you?
Oh.
Phoenix loops around. He's got set 4th base.
He does, and now herO has a plan. He has that gateway. Both players have their gateway explosions on the way with +1, but we have a Warp Prism here for herO. He wants to push out across the map. He wants to punish and deny the greed of Classic.
Yeah, and we're about to see some High Templar versus Dark Templar coming down. It's actually really good for herO right now. Classic is going to be relying a lot on that one Oracle that's low on energy for reveals. He doesn't have a Robo. Okay, he does have a Robo, but he doesn't have an Observer out yet, is the thing.
Yeah, exactly. He has to be oh so careful, already using a Revelation there to tag part of the army, but not the entirety of it, as we do see herO moving out. Oh! Doesn't even get stasis.
Yeah, it's a really good use of your Observer, I gotta tell you. He does get stasis a little bit, but it's only 3 stalkers. MBD.
Only 3 stalkers. Meanwhile, oh my god, Classic, he's even saturating this 4th base. What a madman. He hasn't taken the gases though. That's very important to take note of. That's why he's going for a mass charge lock composition as opposed to herO going for the mass stalker.
Yeah, I kind of want to favor herO right now. It does seem like he has a more effective army, especially if he's able to snipe that Archon. These Zealots of Classic, unfortunately, they're a little bit wasted in the back. By the time they charge in, they already get whittled down, and herO blinks forward super aggressively. This may just about be enough momentum for a Red Protoss player.
Yeah, overcharge doesn't even matter. He has enough to one-shot these Stalkers, 2 shots the Archons. At the same time, we do have a Zealot Rumba here at the 3rd base. We have some shield batteries, and you know what? herO doesn't even care because he's going for the kill move.
I think this is just about going to be it. We just hit the 3-hour mark.
We did, and herO just has far too many Blink Stalkers here. It was a great timing with +1 as well. All those Zealots across the map did get cleaned up, by the way. herO was able to deal with that flawlessly, and even though Classic has that 4th, even though he has this massive mineral income, it just doesn't really hold a candle to what herO has.
Yeah. Arguably because of that 4th. Doesn't hold a candle. The stasis doesn't pop up. And with that, I know we say this a lot, like, but I think that's game.
Oh god, I mean, herO has been whittled down. He's been missing a couple of warp-in cycles, not gonna lie. I think he thought that he didn't need them because he was about to win the game, but he warps in another round, and with this, like, he will be able to overwhelm. It's just too much, mate. It's just too much.
It's way too much. If there was a way for Classic to survive this, then that 4th base is going to come in very, very handy. He's going to be able to recover very, very quickly, but that's a massive if he survives this.
Yeah, just look at this massive warp-in, mate. Just every single time. It's basically Classic's army just comes in once again, or herO's army gets doubled. Here we go, another blink on 4. These Zealots are, like, doing so well at just buying time for Classic, but it's just a numbers game.
Yeah. A numbers game. He's also trading super efficiently. That's that trademark herO micro that you love to see. And with that, herO is going to be your ESL Open Cup Asia number 118 champion, taking that series 3-1. Very nicely done here, showing off just how adaptable he can really be in the middle, in the height of all pressure and whatnot, right in the middle of a series, in the middle of a game even.
Yeah. GG, well played. herO just really showing, as you said, just how adept he is at that PvP matchup, how in form he is, and I mean, again, a lot of people are looking at herO to be that next Zest, especially in some of the other matchups. Like herO, his PvZ has been looking insane. His PvT as well, he beat Cure in GSL, like, in PvT.
Yep.
Like,
that was beautiful.
Yeah, herO has really...
And that was just after... That was just after Cure's championship ESL Asia run too, when we were hyping him up.
Yeah, like herO didn't give a damn. Like, again, herO is looking really in form in every single matchup, which is also why I'm a little bit surprised. I'm looking at the predictions, and the predictions were heavily in favor of Classic, not of herO.
Oh, YOLOing on Classic. You know what that means?
What does that
mean? That means ARJ Skater is making bank.
He's making bank, mate. He's making bank.
Making bank.
Oh my god. So yes, congratulations to ARJ Skater for winning said prediction. I'm still not going to pay it out because the stream has to catch up. But yeah, what a wild tournament, and very short as well.
I thought for a second you were going to say I'm still not going to pay it out because it's Skater.
If it was for sure, then I wouldn't pay it out. But he's our boy. He's our boy. You know,
he's our boy.
Yeah.
We love to support that. You throw away ARJ Skater, and if you want to throw down that replay, I mean, we did have a pretty short tournament, so yeah, maybe we have time.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Oh god, we did have time. We did hit that 3-hour mark in the middle of that final game. So I guess we could. I was a little bit worried because we do have another tournament in a couple of hours.
We do, don't we? What if we cast it then?
Have you forgotten? Oh god.
I did forget, actually.
Shaking my head, mate. Shaking my head. But yes, congratulations here. Congratulations. Really well deserved. And again, I should say, both of these players, keep an eye on them in GSL in the future seasons, this year period, and maybe even in Katowice. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they qualify for the World Finals.
Yeah. And you know, we were talking about the future seasons. Keep an eye on herO in this card season.
True. Yeah.
He's still in it.
Yeah, he is one of 3 Protosses in the round of 10 in the GSL. It's herO, Creator, and Trap. They're the trifecta.
Let's be real. Creator's gonna win it.
It's Creator versus herO finals. Let's go! Oh god. Nah, it's great to see Creator doing well. Finally, like after such a long time, he's like all that practice is kind of paying off, and he's been working on his mentality as well, which I think has really been showing.
Yeah, it really surprised me when they mentioned it after he won his group. I didn't realize this, but they mentioned this was the first time in, like, I think 5 or 6 years or something like that, where Creator advanced out from the first round of GSL. Code S. Yeah,
he's been stuck like in the mid tier of like the Korean scene for a long time. Ever since he got picked up by Jin Air, essentially, which is a bit of a shame.
All the problems we had.
That's exactly.
It was even longer than. Wait, so he joined in 2015 or 2016? Okay, so about 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years.
Yeah. Oh boy, but it's cool to see him back. It's cool to see him back performing well. Everyone performing well, and GSL. It's definitely something you should tune into. I believe round of 10 starts on Monday, right? Monday.
It should. Otherwise, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? 24 hours. GSL. Let's go.
2022 GSL.
Oh god.
I'm getting pinged by Skater.
Yeah, because he won the bet. He won the bet, so he has enough to do a replay cast. All right, let's download this replay. Let's go.
Let's go.
So with that is the end of ESL Open Cup Asia. That is the end of this tournament. But that is not the end of the broadcast, because someone in the chat of the name of ARJ Skater did redeem a replay cast. So we will do so and cast a replay.
I'm trying to figure out which one of these profiles in my documents is Asia.
Did he post a replay somewhere?
Yeah, it's in clips.
He posted it in clips? That's not a clip! What are you doing, ARJ Skater?
Well, if you think about it, a replay is just a really long clip.
Shaking my head, mate. Shaking my head. Alright. Do you have the replay? Hold on, let's make a party.
Okay, let me refresh my replay tab.
And make sure you find the correct one.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Potentially.
Okay. Tell you what.
I do. Oh wait, it's a replay. Oh wait. No, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, only one of us needed to have to replay. I don't know why.
Yeah, only
it's a current version. I don't know why I downloaded it.
We want to be in sync. So yes, with that, congratulations to herO. Our condolences to all the other players who didn't make it through. But of course, herO, Classic, Gumiho, and Zan all got paid out because they did make it to the top 4 in ESL Open Cup Asia. And yeah, with that, do you have anything else you want to add about the tournament itself, Yaku?
Rip Coffee.
Ah.
He did so well beating Rex. We don't see him around too often. You know how the Chileans like worship King Cobra?
Yeah.
That's how I am with coffee.
You're a part of the coffee cult?
Yeah.
There you go.
Drink it every day. I drink them every day.
So yeah, my condolences to
It's
Coffee
just
and
Milo, but this is coffee.
the other players that didn't make it through. But with that, yes, if you're only here for ESL Open Cup Asia, then we are going to be going on a short break. You can tune out. But if you want a little bit more StarCraft, if you're not satiated yet, and if you want a juicy ZVT, then stay tuned because we will be covering ARJ Skater in his ladder replay.
Let's go.
See you soon.